Removing the color when making video overlays in Camtasia 9. Let's find a green screen video. It doesn't have to be a green screen. It could be any solid background, but we'll find a green screen video. I'm going to tap record, and I'm going to capture this video. And here's my record. I actually don't need sound for this. I'm going to turn audio off. And I'll tap record again. And while I'm recording, I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to size it to make it bigger as well. And I'll let it play for a few seconds to get a video clip. And when I'm done recording, I'll click stop. And that opens up the Camtasia screen editor, and it put my video on the timeline. Now to edit this video, because I don't want all of this information, I'm going to drag here. I'm left clicking, tapping, and dragging. Then I'll left click and drag this green part here. And I'll tap the scissors to cut that part of the video out. And then I'm scrolling. I grab the blue part in the middle here, and I'm scrolling over. And we can stop at about 18 seconds. So I'm going to grab the red part here, and I'm dragging. I'm going to cut out all of this, and I'll hit the scissors. So now I have a video to overlay. And now I need to add another video. I can overlay a picture or a video. While in the media bin, I have media selected here. In the media bin here, I'm going to click the plus at the bottom left of the window, import media, and I'm going to find a video. And I'm going to add this video to my timeline. I'm going to move this one up one to track 2. We can have many tracks. And I'm going to put this as a drawing of a three-headed dog, Kerberos or Cerberus. I'm going to put it on the bottom here. Now, my bottom video is much longer than my top video. I could slow down my top video, but what I'm going to do is just cut out parts of the bottom video. So I'm going to lock this top video by clicking this lock here so I don't make any edits. I only want to make edits to the bottom one. I'm going to scroll over here to the beginning. I'm going to grab this red area here, go about that far, and I'll click the scissors. Now I can unlock the other video. Now I need to remove this screen background. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to crop this video because I don't need all of this. So I'm going to click the cropping tool here. And then I just grab the handles, left click and drag. And I'll do that on all sides. And now I'll go to Visual Effects. Remove a color. I'll left click and drag that to the video clip where I want to remove a color. And notice it says Effect Added. I'll tap that. Arrow. And I'll tap Remove a Color. And over here, if the properties don't show up on the right hand side, I need to click this. And under Color, I'll do the drop down. And I'll select the eyedropper. And then I'll select the green screen. And notice that it removed most of the green, but there's some green edges here, so we can play around with the tolerance, softness, and hue. So let's increase the softness a bit. And there, they got rid of most of the green. And notice that my back picture is considerably smaller than the zebra. I can make the zebra smaller, or I can make this picture bigger. So I'm going to select this picture, and I'll click Properties for that picture, or actually it's a video. And on Scale, I'm going to left click and drag to make it bigger. Then I'm going to left click and drag the zebra over here to the left. And let's play them together and see what it looks like. If you want to get a little bit fancier with the zebra selected, we can go to Transitions. And we can select one of these transitions that lets the zebra come into the picture. Let's try side left. And I'm dragging it down to the picture. And here's the transition here, the green. I can left click and drag to make the transition a little longer. And now let's see what it looks like. I'm going to hit play. And you see how it appears to wipe in. Now this course, this is good enough to produce, but we can also add music. Let's go to YouTube. We click our profile. You need a YouTube account, of course. Creator Studio. Create. Audio Library. In attribution, let's pick some that don't need attribution. Attribution not required. And let's make the mood happy. So I found the song that I liked, and I clicked this to download. It went to my download folder. So I'm going to go back to Camtasia 9 and back to Media. And I'll click the plus, import media. And I'll go to my downloads folder, and here's the here's the audio that I just downloaded from YouTube. And I'll left click and drag and put it on the timeline. Now, of course, you can see it's much longer, but I have a gap in the music here, and that's just about the end of my video. So I'm going to just tap, well, actually I'm going to drag this to here. And this time, instead of using the scissors, I'm going to use this splitter, and it only splits the video that's selected or the item that's selected. Then I'll tap here and hit delete on my keyboard. And now let's put it all together, see what it looks like and sounds like. Okay, so it's ready to produce. We'll save it first. And you want to save periodically while you're making it. And on the right hand side here at the top, I'll click share. Note we can share to online, but I'm going to share to my computer. I'll select local file. And I'm using a trial version of Camtasia 9, so it's going to put a watermark in it. So I'll produce with watermark. And there are several presets, but I'm going to use custom production settings, and I'm going to tap next. I want an MP4 video. Next. And I'll leave those as is. I'm not going to add any other watermarks, and SCORM is basically for test and interactivity. I'm going to leave that unchecked. And here I can name it and send it. So I'm going to leave the name as is, and it's going to go to my documents folder, Camtasia Studio. I'll click finish, and it's rendering the video. The longer your video and the more graphics, the longer it takes to render. And I find the MP4 file here, and I can right click, open with, and choose my media player. I'm going to choose Windows Media Player. And it can be uploaded to YouTube or your social media like Facebook, Instagram, etc.
No, no, no.